So maybe that's one way to think about disappointments in life. You set it up, coax it, disappointed. Run for the beer bottle, disappointed. Oh, you're repeating the weaning trauma. You wanted the nursing time, disappointed. Run for the beer bottle, disappointed. Run for the wine bottle, disappointed. Okay, run for the cigarette, disappointed. Pull the slot machine, click, click, disappointed. So any kind of emotional eating, eat the ice cream, disappointed. Now you may feel good in a minute because the chemistry to blip up the fantasies of the good old days, and you get the good feeling from blipping up the old fantasies. Plus, the middle part of the brain perceives, in the case of food, the sugar, as safety with the concentrated food. Beer is liquid bread, so concentrated bread, that's food. You might feel for a minute safety by the surplus food, so you're safe by the extra food, so you feel good. That's the serotonin. But that's just, that metabolizes quickly. Now you're on the hedonic treadmill, because if you depend on it, you're on the hedonic treadmill. So one way of thinking about if somebody's always disappointed, nothing's good enough, nothing's right, well, they may create it. They expect it, they create it. They can't accept good things because they didn't mourn. They didn't mourn it. They can't accept it. To accept it means you got to mourn it. But to accept something good, that means you got to face your anger, original anger. So if you accept something good and deny your anger, you can't do it because you feel like you're betraying your feelings towards the mother. So first you got to mourn feel the anger at your mother, then you can accept something good later on. You can't bypass, that's called spiritual bypass. You cannot bypass mourning. You can't have your soul back if you don't mourn. All of the joy for which you pray is 100 tears away, sings Vonda Shepherd. That's a key line. It's a key message in the film Inside Out film. First sadness comes to the console, then joy can come. First sadness, then joy. You can't just forget sadness and suddenly joy is there. It's not going to work. You got to have sadness because the sadness brings the beingness, brings your identity, brings your beingness. I feel love for I am. First you feel sad, then you get your amness, then you can feel sad. It's kind of linked like that. So you can't have your, like, I feel joy. You got to have an I there. How do you get the I? Well, first sadness brings up the I, then you can feel joy. Frequently, he himself, oh, that's that one there. Okay, next one. At first, the infant insistently and fretfully, at first, the baby fretfully and insistently routed about for the lost breast, searched for the lost breast, while the mother desperately denied the obvious reaction to the weaning trauma suffered by the baby. Yeah, that's called gaslighting. Oh, so there's another example of gaslighting. The baby screaming, "Mother, I'm not ready to lose the